Hey, Dan here. Yeah, welcome to my garage. You're gonna see me swap out an engine in an 08 Dodge Nitro. Good timing. I'm going to see if I'm gonna be able to pull the whole front end off and then just take the whole unit and then just yank it out, put the new one in, and be done with it. Instead of having to drop the transmission and then pull the engine out straight up and out. What I'm putting back in is a whole assembly, the engine and the transmission. So as of right now, the drive shaft has been removed. Exhaust system, everything else is there. First thing, we're going to go ahead and pull the front off of it, and we'll see if I can. Basically, it's just getting the skirt and everything out of the way, so you have room to tilt it and then pull it out. So let's see how much of the front of this I can get removed, and then we'll go from there. Holy cow, you're nothing here. Jump from 12 to 9 to 12. I thought these were 10s. They are 10s. All right. Oh, yeah, this girl. You see, I'm using my brand new Mini Impact. I'll be bringing it back in the garage as soon as I get the wheel bearings on my boat, on Elizabeth's boat trailer. Okay, that's nice. These are star tips, so we gotta get star tips. Pull these. A lot of crap is going to have to be done to this. Alright, let me set you down for a while. I need to get some star tips. Okay, looks like somebody was in here before me. So what I have, my headlight fell out. What you've got is your front grill held in here by these going into here. That's alignment. You got the centerpiece right here going in right here, and it's the same on the other side. Now the headlights are actually attached to this, so this screw, you got a screw down here, and this, you got the screw up here, and then like I said, somebody's been in here before because the screw is missing over here and it's not lined up. So what I did is I disconnected it here and then I left it here. So you've got a screw that's on your radiator or your front top brace, I say, screwed in here, and then that undoes. There's two of them here. Like I said, somebody's been in here before me because that's busted off. That's just holding that. It's just holding that, and then this should be attached. It's broken here, no screw here, and then I undid the screw up here, thinking I was going to take it off from the front. So that's where we're at when you go to pull it out. So We're going to put it back in the same way. This is a push pin that holds it here. So push pin and a push pin, screw, and then screw, which is holding your light assembly. And then all we got to do is disconnect all the harnesses. We'll go ahead and do that. Still got my light assembly connected to this one. So I'm going to just go ahead and get the cables disconnected. Can't tell you what is in here before. Can I go here? There you go. Okay, so we have the grill off of here. Light bulb on that one. Got three connectors on this. The lower one, which is turn signal. Well, yeah, turn signal. 2 turn signals. Front and back. I don't know why I did that. 2 turn signals and a headlight. Stick these in the back. You have to disconnect the harnesses that are on everything up here too. Out. Yeah, that's it. Once that's out of the way, we pull the whole thing straight out. Still got more here. Go over here, and we're going to go up underneath. Disconnect that. Windshield washer. Windshield washer. Oh. Pull out. There you go. Water pump. Okay. It's just washer fluid. Man, it's freaking hot out here. Let's get that. Just disconnect the electric fan. Disconnect the radiator. So pull the fan out. Look at 10s. 10, 10, 10s. Alright. Man, I gotta back off for a few minutes. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the fan. The fan. I just got the 2 up here, and I think I can yank it out like some of them because they just have a lock down below. Those are 9s. Thought they were 10s. Now they're using my holds up. The only problem is, let's see, let me just slip in there. Pry those out. You got your this is your condenser, so you know, that's enough. Little bracket holding those two together. Lines together. Yeah, just get you guys in this and see what I'm talking about when I'm doing it. Alright. Down here's a bracket that's holding your condenser in. I can actually undo that. Undo that and bring it out with it. Seems everything's compromised anyway. It's not really an issue. I've changed all the O-rings on that when I bring it out. The condenser out of there. I don't think it might even be damaged as it is. It's holding it right. That's the thing. Pulling this out. Fan. Must have a radiator down below doing that. Alright, next time we get the radiator out here. Change it. Got a little sliding lock right there. If you got another holding it to the radiator. And if you don't, it's going to be hanging. It's going to be hanging by itself anyway. Go ahead and pull the condenser. Okay. We'll condense out of here. Ooh, you're holding on. Down below. A little different. Part of your receiver. Receiver, the other part of the dryer. These little screws. This is a combination. I got you. Well, that tripped me up. That is a radiator cooler. goes through there as well. So that's what these are. I wonder why they were going down to the transmission, because that's a beefed up transmission cooler, transmission fluid cooler. That tripped me out. Return and turn on that. That would be expensive to replace. You. There's a slight mess under here. Lift it up. My pry bar. Get out of there. Taking it in. Alright. It's the line I just disconnected. And let's see what's going right here. What are you? It's a 13. And unfortunately I took the whole, I'm taking the whole stud with it. You went to there. You need to go back in there. Back in there. And this right here. You go back in there. I can't do two things at the same time. Okay. Stud back in there, and that goes with that there. Alright, so going back right now is going. I need is take you back in there real quick. Okay, see this one right here? Sun. Here we go. Alright, this one here, it's got a spring that locks this lower part in here. There's a big spring in here. You gotta separate that spring off of that. That's why you need these tools right here. You have them on most of your fuel lines going into your fuel rail. Two O-rings. Two O-rings on it. It slides in. These are just a spring release. Now, alright. Okay, so there's your condenser with a added transmission cooler. If you don't have it sitting across it, you got it going actually inside. Hey, it's still going. That's it's going two different ways. I got a regular hose clamp on that one, and I got spring loaded one here. And what I got in here, I just water. Aren't you lovely? The reason, you know, you don't know that. The reason I'm changing this is because I suspect a freeze plug in the back. It's blown. I'm not gonna mess with it. Try to do as much as I can on top. I don't want to climb under it, and I can't get on the rack till get the trailer off of there. Okay, so I'm at that point. Now I'm disconnected from here. I got a pan under there. I don't know how much was in there, but let it drain out into the pan. Lower spring broke. I noticed it. A lot of vehicles, the lower radiator hose comes off to your right as you're facing it. This one comes off to your left. Don't know why. Kind of weird. Okay, now I got a bolt here, and I got another bolt here, and it just pops out. You got rubber bushings at the bottom down there. You just pop out. So it's a good video if you're just doing radiator or doing a condenser removal. Let's see. Stop catching. There we go. One radiator. Whoop, up, 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 up. right. It's upside down and do it. Alright, sweet. Alright, we're ready to remove. We have a big hole. Alrighty. Big old hole here. This has actually got another. This has got another transmission cooler. We call it cooling one. It's been added to. So I don't know. It's got two different cooling lines here that kind of are odd to me. Yeah, let's see. Anything else I can get from in here? It's gonna work great. I'll get this out of the way. Get this lower assembly out of the way. This is all one piece. It's all come together. I have to pull right out, and there you go. You yank that motor straight out with the transmission, and we'll be able to do the same thing, putting the engine back in. Front piece here. This means I gotta get underneath it. I think I gotta get in here I gotta do something with the lower skirt here. As soon as I figure that out, I'll go back with you. Push those in. These push in. These are being held by your skirt. Push in. Let's see what else I can do here. I'm going to shut you guys down for a while, and I'll let you know where I am when I get there. Alright, to bring you up to date on what I've done here, what you got to do is pop the fenders off. They're just pushed into your thing here with these little flexible clips. Then what I had to do is go into my fender here. I had to cut this fastener, because what it is, it's star tip and it goes in and it locks in the back, and there's no way to get it undone. I might be able to see. We'll see one in there. We'll see it in there, but it's a permanent fastener, so you're not going to be able to do that. The next thing you need to do, you got to come in here and then undo this 10 bolt. This one's got a lock on it. This one here, somebody's already been in here again, and they actually put a nut and a bolt through there to hold it. Then you go in here and get your screwdriver, and then you pry on this and get it out from underneath that. This is where I'm at right now. I gotta push those down. Where's my screwdriver? I thought those might be stars, and then I got looking at it like, wait a minute, those aren't stars, those are freaking, it's actually a lock. Okay, so let's pull same in here. Push that back. Then you got to get down underneath, and there's fasteners down below as well. A little closer. Okay, may have gone a little bit too far. Because I guess I really didn't have to pull the skin to that point. Well, I needed to loosen it up enough. So you probably just do one side just to get it enough. Just pull those, get them out of the way. Because all you need to get is this thing out of the way. This assembly out of the way. So I got two screws, a bolt here, and then a bolt here. And then you had your two bolts up here on top, and this whole assembly should drop out. We'll find out here in a second. You get your horn on there. Two horns on there. You got You got your sensors for your impact sensors on here, sort of relays, but I think you just have to get this side out of the way and then undo this, so you got a little bit of flexibility. Have to see what goes on down below. This may still go down below here. You might have two more screws down there hold that lower section. We'll find out. Okay, for the update, what I wound up doing is moving the star tips to get it's showing it. Get the cooler out of it. Get the tranny toe cooler out of the way, and then I was able to get up in that lower section with a fairly long extension with a universal and a 10. So that got this one. So now this side is loose. The problem here is the rust on my top one. I got the bottom one. This bottom one came really simple. It's this top one is rusted. The nut head is rusted off. Okay, I decided to go ahead and yank it out, even though it was being held. It was being held by the hood holder here. I just wouldn't put my long extension in there, or pry bar in there. This is just so I can show you that I did pull it out. Get out of the way. Like that. All right, here we are. Here we go. All right, beautiful. Get all the women. Whoa, now yank that motor out. In the way, but as you can see, what we wanted. I got plenty of room to yank that motor out of there with the transmission. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. You'll catch me on the next Dana's Garage. And this is going to be Project Nitro.